Y'all, I'm letting you guys know from the jump of this video, this is going to be kind of like a part 2 of me talking about Trevino getting banned. This is mainly just about Jefa right now, okay? Letting you guys know, if you guys checked out yesterday's video, this may seem a little bit repetitive, but obviously, you know, I got to give you guys a little bit of context here. If you guys do not recall, Jefa actively sought out a lawyer to get Trevino permanently banned. She did end up getting banned. I don't know if it's permanent, because when they do a permanent ban, that means that they like do your IP address. You can't create any type of account. You can't put anything in your name. Say, for example, if you want to set up for the creator fund, you can't put your social on there. You can make no money from TikTok, and you can't create any further accounts. As of right now, she does have 2 backup accounts up and running that she recently did post on, okay? Jefa obviously had a whole lot to do with this, because for the past couple weeks now, she has been saying that she is going to get a lawyer. And y'all, I think it's so crazy too that so many people donated money, like from her subs. They donated money to help Jefa actually get her banned, which I was like, I am so sorry. I think that Trevino is a hot fucking mess. But let me tell you something. I ain't gonna be donating money to like get her banned up off TikTok. Like, I'll be like, okay, like TikTok will do what they want to do. If they want to ban her, ban her. Like, I'm not gonna go up out of my way. But Jefa, damn, I feel like she is just going way out of her way, which, hey, if you want to go ahead and throw your money away, girl, go right on ahead. Anyways, before we like fully jump into this, I am so sorry. Y'all know I'm pre-filming right now, so I feel like I'm like super repeating myself. I did create a Patreon account. There's exclusive content on there. You guys will see all the stuff you guys are going to be getting. It'll be linked down below. Y'all, I'm actually really excited for this, because I can be my full, unhinged, crazy self on there without any type of repercussions. So letting you guys know, if you guys want to join the hot mess, click the Patreon down below. You guys will be getting so much exclusive content. You guys can click and it'll tell you all what you're going to be getting. Anyways, I'll let you guys know from the jump of this video, y'all, that I am going to be playing a lot, okay? And I do mean a lot of TikToks, okay? I do think it is obviously relevant because Jefa is speaking out about this. In my previous video, I did say, and I'm so sorry, y'all, if I'm repeating myself on this, but it is just the truth of the matter. I feel like Jefa is just like overdoing it, girl. Like, I feel like she has now made it her whole personality trait to be so anti-Ash Trevino that it's coming across that she's like low-key obsessed with her. And y'all know that I sit up on here and I talk about Ash Trevino weekly, and it's just kind of like, y'all, at the end of the day, I sit back and I'm just like, whoa, like, this bitch is a hot fucking mess, you know what I mean? And I kind of leave it at that. Like, I'm not sitting out here like, let's all start a petition and let's get her banned from the internet, and y'all send me money so that way I can actively get a lawyer. Like, I just feel like it's getting to be a little bit too much. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we are acting like Trevino is out here like murdering puppies in the street, and it's just kind of like, whoa, girl. A lot of people now on TikTok, though, it's backfiring on Jefa, because now she's getting so much hate on TikTok, because now it's like, okay, girl, like, you're doing the most, you know? Even the people that she was going on live with, they're like, girl, I don't want to do all this work to like get her banned. Like, if TikTok wants to ban her, then they could ban her and just kind of like leave it at that, you know? And that's how I feel about it. So I do want to go ahead and start this off by playing one clip to where Jefa was saying that she obviously played, you know, the biggest role in getting Trevino banned. But if you guys checked out yesterday's video, if you didn't, obviously there's a lot of people saying, well, she probably got banned because she was out there showing her whole choncha to like the whole internet, and you're not supposed to do that on TikTok live. So people are like, did Jefa really get her banned, or was it because Trevino showed nudity up on TikTok live? Anyways, go and check this out.
For all of you saying that, oh, it wasn't me, whatever, I'm not claiming that I had all of the credit. But she said she was on here since 2019. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. She was on here for 6 years. And the only thing that the T pages could do was give her more promotion. Soon as I started doing something for real, as soon as I started doing something for real, got my lawyer involved, did all of that, that's when. Am I wrong or right?
As you heard from right there, she is saying that she is not taking all the credit for it, but obviously she did play a major role in it. I gotta say, y'all, like, low-key, y'all know I've had several opinions about Trevino. Obviously, the whole internet does, because she is a hot mess. But to actively like go out of your way and, you know, presumably pay thousands of dollars to get a lawyer, that's where I'm just kind of like, damn, you have to be so pressed to go so far out of your way to do that. Like, I am sorry, okay? I think that is just, it's really bizarre, especially like as a mom, because the way I would view it is, say for example, if I was Jefa and I'm like, damn, I got multiple kids, like, oh, this lawyer is gonna cost me $5,000. Like, damn, that $5,000 can go to my kids. So like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I do want to play a couple other clips to where, y'all, she was going in about her, talking about her stinking and like everything. Like, this is where I'm saying, like, y'all, if you guys once again didn't check out yesterday's video, I was like literally saying up in that video, I was like, it's so crazy that Jefa's over here like saying, oh, the T pages make Trevino relevant, they need to stop talking about her. And I'm like, You need to stop talking about her. How about that? Check out this clip right here.
Hi, my husband is crazy work. One of my besties told my husband, like, oh, like, why did you guys even have her here? Like, she came here, like, why did you even have her here? And then somehow my husband was like, oh, and then my best friend was like, did you even talk to her? And then he's like, not really. He's like, I just kept trying to, like, go away. He goes, every time she walked past me, I would get that whiff. Yes. I'm dead. He said, I'll get that whiff. Whiff of, ugh. In other words, she stank. Higher in ranks after gifting herself.
Yeah.
Who knows why she did what she did yesterday? Y'all want to know why Binky did that yesterday? Besides the fact that she's Delulu, but we already know that part. So, I think she's banned from live on that account. So what she did was, so she's not able to get paid. She doesn't get any payout. And you guys remember she's been saying for the past 3 weeks she hasn't gotten paid. So the coins that are in that account are going, she transferred them over to her backup. So she could get, she's not gonna get all the money, but at least she's gonna get half of it. So whatever she had left in her account on that one, she transferred it over. But it's literally like,
Yes, it's faux, guys.
it's literally makes no sense.
As y'all saw from right there, she is saying that supposedly Trevino stinks. But low-key, though, multiple people have said that. Like, I gotta say, though, I always, like, feel bad for people because sometimes, like, people have conditions, you know what I'm saying? If you guys are keeping up with RuPaul's Drag Race, like, recently, one of the Ru girls, like, when she left, wrote up on the mirror, like, brush your teeth or something like that to another girl who has, like, a condition, you know, with her breast stinking. And I'm like, that's rude. You know what I'm saying? To go out and do that. So low-key, I always feel kind of bad because I do know that, like, some people have conditions, you know? So I feel a little bit bad, but still, at the end of the day, Trevino's a mess. Anyways, if you guys didn't, like, catch it right there, she was saying that Trevino was gifting herself lions, which, by the way, I didn't know this because y'all know I don't know jack diddly shit about TikTok. I do keep telling myself that I do got to get it together and I do need to start posting on TikTok. However, I don't know why for some reason I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do. Y'all know I yap too much. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, how am I going to get out there and make like a 1 to 2 minute video? Because that's all people want to watch on there. And y'all know that my videos on here are like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm like, I just feel like it's not going to do well on TikTok. But anyways, I need to try sooner or later. But apparently I, you know, obviously don't know shit about TikTok. And she had said right there that like, you're not allowed to do that. Like you can't gift yourself lions, which, okay, here's the thing, how I think it works. I think that she has a burner account and she was on her live. And I guess to move up in the ranks, she was sending herself more, you know, gifts, and you're not supposed to do that because somebody had said like in the comments before, which y'all I haven't like fact checked because I've never even gone live on TikTok, so I don't know. But apparently the higher you move up in the ranks, the more TikTok pays you from the creator fund, which if y'all do TikTok, let us know down below because we would like to hear that. She did within, I want to say the same live or another live, she did talk about that situation, so check it out.
You know what it is? I think that people are starting to really TikTok is starting to recognize her accounts, the fraudulent behavior on it, because you know how she was gifting herself from it. So somebody got, I think one of my friends, Genesis, she wrote to TikTok about it, and they got back to her. So okay, so you see how she keeps getting taken down, right? But she's not permanently banned. That's why she keeps making new accounts and she stays with them for a long time. Well, the reason why I had my lawyer do what he's doing is because the goal is to get her permanently banned, meaning she can still make her accounts, but if she's permanently banned from TikTok, they're gonna snatch her right away. Boom, right away, boom, right away, boom, right away. So it's gonna be faster, and eventually she's gonna get sick of making new accounts unless she wants to dress like Spider-Man and hide and change her voice. And name her account Spidey Cucaracha. Spidey Bedbug. Spidey the Bedbug. Spidey the Bedbug. Or she dresses herself like a bedbug and she calls herself the Bedbug, the queen of TikTok. And she's gonna have to change her voice and everything. That's the only way she'll be able to make money.
As you heard from right there, Jefa is saying that her friend wrote to TikTok about it, which, yo, I'll set up on here because the way I view it as this is my channel, this is my home. I'll say what I want. I'll create whatever content that I want. Like at the end of the day, I'm in charge of this. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever and you will never see me going out of my way to go comment on somebody something, to go and like report somebody, to none of this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm just on here talking to my friends, you know, gossiping, and that's literally just it. The fact that people like literally go up out of their way to like do that, I'm just kind of like, y'all, I literally don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, if somebody's gifting themselves, even if I was on TikTok and even if this person was gifting themselves, I'd be like, I don't really give a shit. Like, it's just too much energy for me to waste. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll talk my shit, you know, and make my comments, of course, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to like go and report it to TikTok. Maybe I'm just a lazy bitch. You know what I'm saying? Well, not maybe. I really am, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm just kind of like, that takes too much work. Anyways, I do want to go ahead and play one last clip up in this video because now everyone is starting to turn on Jefa and they're starting to say that she's going to be the one getting banned because obviously it's like, girl, some people, okay, this is not me, okay, this is not coming from me. Some people on TikTok are saying that her talking about Ash Trevino so much and actively trying to get people to go against her and actively get people to stop gifting her, that could be considered harassment, okay? I do not know the guidelines. I don't know if that is true. I'm just saying what people are saying in the comments. So now they're actually saying that Jefa could actually be banned for that. So go ahead and check this out right here.
Carol C was acting like her, putting on a wig, putting on her makeup, giving her promotion. Carol C will talk about her to give her more promotion. Who really did something for real? Exactly. Once I got lawyers involved, once we started promoting the petition, once we really made some boss moves, that's when things start happening. All these little T pages sitting there yip yapping, that's not gonna do anything. You give her more promotion. No. You're next. Oh, I'm sorry to inform you and I'm sorry to let you down that I am not a racist. I am not a PDF. I don't show my nunu. I don't show my pepperonis. I don't go on here flashing. I don't try to get with little kids. I'm not a bad mother. Yeah, I don't do any of that. I don't send my money to inmates. I don't do any of that. I'm not racist. I don't say things about the Islamic community. I don't say horrible, horrible things going against Emily Pike. You're not going to find that. You're not going to find that. So what you gonna do? So how I'm next? Y'all funny. Y'all real funny.
As y'all saw from right there, people in her live were saying, girl, you're next to be banned. And she's like, absolutely not. Also, as you heard right there, she's saying the T pages are yip yapping or whatever. But I'm like, she could have moved behind the scenes if she wanted to go get a lawyer. Obviously, she is now making this like her, you know, content to create on TikTok lives. And this obviously everyone's clipping and it's going viral, getting millions of views. So that's where I'm just kind of like, girl, you didn't have to say anything about it because let's go ahead and keep it real here. If she wanted to get a lawyer, she could have done that behind the scenes and not let anybody know about it. You know what I'm saying? So obviously she is keeping it going too and keeping Ash Trevino relevant because she's talking about it. And that's where I say, honestly, y'all, like, I think she's cool, but this is where I'm like, girl, you're low-key a hypocrite. Like, honestly, let's just go ahead and keep it real here. And it's like, girl, you're making this your content, this your personality trait, so kind of let it go. Also, before ending out this video, I do want to read a couple comments right here because I'm like, just let you guys know what people are saying on TikTok. Somebody said, Jefa, it's boring now, girl, ... let it go. Jefa is so obsessed with Ash, like, girl, we get it. You don't like her, but give it up already. It's tiring. God, Jefa, get over it. And then here we go again. Does she really want Ash gone? Because what will she have to talk about? She has zero content. Jefa is Ash 5.0. She's worse at this point. The comments go on, and there's like literally hundreds of them. So this is where I'm just kind of like, okay, girl, like, let's go ahead and read some of these comments because it's clear to see now, like, you're talking shit about the T pages. And it's like, girl, look at you. You are a T page now. Like, let's go ahead and keep it real. You are a T page now. And I'm so sorry. And maybe I do get low-key a little bit defensive over this because obviously I do, you know, like T content or whatever you want to call it. But I'm just kind of like, girl, we're all up on here gossiping on the internet. Everyone does it on live, but you try to make it seem like you're higher up and you're more superior. And it's like, you're doing the same thing that we're doing, girl. Let's go ahead and keep it real. So you can go ahead and, you know, talk condescending about T pages, but you're doing the same. You're literally doing the same thing. So that just blows my mind. Anyways, that is what Jefa had to say about Ash Trevino and the whole TikTok ban, y'all. So anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.